Just had to take a second there to listen to that sound. Oh, I've missed that sound. So, today we're back at Hoosier National Forest. We are back at Blackwell Horse Camp. Right over here is the actual road that you would come in. You would see this little corner first, and you drive down the road. The entrance is kind of down that way down there. It's a T. You come in and you take a left. You follow that little cul-de-sac right here. You can park like I've parked. You'll see the outhouse. Get yourself situated and geared up. And then you want to come to this back corner where you see the billboards. When you see these billboards, you're going to see a trail entrance. You know, this is the horse trail. And this trail will divide up in two. If you look at that map right over there, it's only going to show you one trail, and that's going to be this trail here, this main trail. So, don't follow that map. I will put in a link down below, a map that I use that takes me to Patton Cave. And Patton Cave is about a 2-mile hike. So you're gonna see this right here. You're on Grub Ridge Trail. Well, as you can see, the path right here kind of turns. This is the direction that we're gonna go. And we're going to look for this icon here that they've had to add to tell don't bring your horsies this way. So what we're doing right now is we are on top of a ridge, and we're going to have to hike down on this trail down the side of the ridge. So if you got bad knees, got bad ankles like me, it's fun to go up and down this thing, especially when you're coming up with a backpack full of goodies. But it's worth it in the long run. So I'm going to cut out probably here in just a second or two, and we're going to then show you the ridge here in a minute. Or actually, you know what? I'll just stick with you because the ridge isn't too far away. And I won't make you suffer the part of me grunting and groaning down the ridge. But we'll see how it does. So it's just, it's rained a little bit today, but not like it has been in the last couple of days. And it was really windy this morning, so I was hoping that the wind would die down by the time I got here. So that way this microphone wasn't picking up wind all day long. Hopefully it's not getting staticky bad garble audio. I'm gonna have to listen back to it here before I record anymore, just to make sure my adapter is not bad. But as you can see over here, there's your ridge incline there as you start going down. We're getting to the peak up here, and here in just a minute we'll be working our way down. Now you can camp out here, so I just saw a sign that says camping reservations start March 29th, I believe, to like August something. So they have outhouses. I don't believe they have electricity. Looks like they just installed a water line next to the outhouse area that I showed you in the start of the video. So it looks like they're putting in a little water line there. So if you have a camper, or you just want to come out and deal with the weather, you can come out and camp and then come out and geo hunt. Now this area does also have what's called like off-grid camping, where they have camp spots that you hike to, just like this on these trails, and you can look for those spots in like map areas, but they're probably about a 2-3 mile hike, I believe. They're sporadic throughout the map area, and then they also but it's very off-grid. You gotta carry your whole entire backpack of camping supplies to it, go fishing, go exploring, and then hike your way back. So, but as you can see, we are now starting to slowly start our incline, or decline, sorry. We were just doing our incline. We're starting to do our decline. And you can kind of see over there the ridge. You definitely can see the ridge here. And about right here is where you're really going to start noticing the decline. And I probably can't really tell on the camera, but you'll definitely be able to tell when you start walking this. So again, you'll have obstacles where you got step downs like this, but like I said, it's really hard to tell that you're declining down. I mean, you can see it now. That's ground level to me, and you can start seeing the decline there. Not really ground level, but that's level for me. So you can see the decline down, and then you can see the incline up here. So try not to make you too dizzy, sorry about that. So I'm going to stop this portion of the video, and we'll be back here in a few when we get closer to the bottom in the creek. So see you guys. Well, I won't see you guys soon, but you'll hear me soon. Alrighty, I'm back. So that incline, or why do I keep saying incline? That decline probably took me about 2 minutes to get down. It's really not that bad. It's just rugged. It's a lot of zigzag, a lot of stepping down, and all of that fun stuff like that. So I'm pretty much down in between the two ravines here, as you can see. There's a good ground level. That's kind of like what you're climbing down, but just that way up there. So you're really kind of climbing down just more of the side of the ridge, where flats out like this, and then it goes down like that. So but yeah, I'm actually quite surprised on how dry this is. And well, one of my marker trees has completely fallen over. So this tree right here used to be standing up, and it was my little marker tree. I was like, yeah, you'll see this tree right at the creek, and then you'll see the creek. So the creek, see that tree that's going down like this and up? Well, that part right there is actually the creek. Part of the creek ties in right there. This is all creek here. That used to be where you didn't have to climb over that, but then that's all creek that way. You can go that way, and you will find some sporadic ones. You can stay on the trail and not walk the creek, or you just do what I do, and which is walk the creek. The first part of the creek is going to be very picked over, just because this is where everybody gets here first, and they're like, oh my god, geodes. And as you can see, part of one right there. So you're going to find fossils, you're going to find your crinoids. You're going to see a ton of those. You're going to see your limestone. Just don't do what I about did, which is crack my head up on a rock. So now the fun part is just exploring, seeing what's out here. You know, just picking stuff up and seeing if it's worth anything. Keep your eyes open. You know, I have come across artifacts in here. You know, like here's your example, just completely full. Look at that, just completely full. So I'm actually quite surprised on the water level today with the amount of rain that we've had in the last week or so, and then all of the snow that melts to where this is pretty much no water. Means that the lake might have been still too down. So but again, the trail's over there, it will follow along. You can follow along in the creek. You can walk the creek. There's one right there. Let's see if we can, yep, there it is. Not that great of one, but there it is. Little piece of one there, small one there. So, oh, if I pass that up for my daughter, she'll kick my butt. So, somewhere around here, oh, there's a big old, oh, here's a nice solid one. You can tell it's solid. I can always tell those are solid. Just looked at them. I've seen those enough that you're just like, oop, that one's gonna be solid. You can tell by the weight of it too. When you pick it up, if the rock looks like it should be heavy and you pick it up and it is heavy, then it's going to be a filled one. So you'll see a lot of this too, people just putting broken pieces up. Pickings may be slim today because last little bit of nice weather that we've had, people's probably been through here. Baby Geode. There's a botryl with a little bit of solid right there. Still pretty. But I got so many at home, I'm going to be very, very nitpicky. I'm just doing this because it's been almost a year since I've been out here, been hiking, done a video. I've recently had to upgrade my phone, so I want to test that out for picture quality. Hopefully it's better than before. Forgot to test my audio, so this whole entire film could be for nothing. Because the audio could be really bad. So, alright, well. Their downfall to coming out this time of year is you'll have things underneath the leaves. So you have to scooch some stuff around in hopes to find stuff that might got buried underneath the leaves. But sometimes we're not out here just for, we're just out here for the fun of it. I had a little, thought a little something on there, but as you can see, way up there, going down that slope is a lot better than trying to go down that way. But way over there, I believe, is still part of the actual horse trail, or the other trail that you can walk along. I know it zigzags back towards the road and then comes back in, so well, here's quite a few of them. Nothing that I want to take home. Just a bunch of broken ones. You see people were using this spot here to try and bust them open at times. Nice and heavy. All the fossils in there. Oh, that's a pretty one. Sometimes I don't like cleaning them up because I like the iron and the red on them and stuff like that. And there's other times I like to clean them up. So, but I got to make sure that when I clean it up, I'm not going to damage them. I like to use oxalic acid. I got my big one at home that I'm not going to clean up because I like the red on it too much. Woo, stood up too fast, I'm dizzy now. Let's see if I can get down this without falling, stepping in a hole. So everything, be really careful because these leaves will hide just like that. They'll hide the holes. And these rocks get really slippery. I'm sure you quite all know about how slippery this stuff gets, but I'm covering my butt by telling you it's slippery, so that way you can't be like, he didn't tell me it's going to be slippery and I slipped and fell. Well, it's going to be slippery. See the newest water erosion though. That's how we get the new ones. That's how we get those new ones. All that fresh dirt just has been washed away. Trying not to talk too loud into the microphone. I have it facing me, but when I squat down I notice that it gets close to my face sometimes, and so I apologize about that. Got something over there. I don't feel like sticking my hand in there, but there's some down there. So, alright, well, I'm going to continue following the creek. We've been doing this for about 13 minutes now. Haven't really came across anything too spectacular, so I'll use this time to cut out, and if I see anything good, then we'll start back up. Hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Well, it's nothing too spectacular, but I think it's a nice little find. Where is it? There it is. And then right over here. Nice little cluster of them. Just sitting there. Not really seeing too much anything else, but well, there's a big chunk of them. And they were busting them open, see what it was inside there, and just tossing them back in. So, alrighty, back to the pause. Alrighty, well, I'm not really seeing too much stuff here. It's kind of picked over. But this is what I was talking about for the trail. Trail started on that side, and then it crosses over the creek in multiple spots. There's the creek, there's the trail, so you can literally follow this trail and then dip down into the creek every now and then and take a look. So if you have someone that's a little on the difficult side of like walking in the creek, I'm not saying that this trail is also for is super easy, because it's not, especially that ridge. A lot of stepping over spot areas, but I mean, we're already coming up to one of the crisscross spots of the lake or the creek here. So this is how you end up on the other side of the creek, is by passing or crisscrossing right here. I believe this is one of the first crisscross areas. So, but I think I'm going to try a different location that's not too far from where I'm at, and I'm going to see what it looks like over there. So, not seeing too much here. It's definitely been picked over. We need some more rain to wash some stuff out of the ground. But that's the bad thing about really public areas, is it gets picked over quickly and doesn't get replenished quick enough with all the stuff that is in the ground, because it takes a while for the rain to erode stuff away. So, but typically, I mean, even if you were walking on this trail right here, you would see, I mean, like, look right here, I'm walking the trail and I just happen to glance over and that's sitting right there. So all of this ground is, you know, it's full of stuff. That's why you cannot surface or dig here. You have to surface dig at this location. No tools, no shovels, no nothing. Has to be on top of the ground, has to be visible. I mean, if you can poke it out with your finger, I'm sure they're not going to mind, but you're not going to go over there and start digging a hole and looking for geodes or fossils or whatever. Just not going to happen. So you got to walk the creek that's over there. I mean, that's pretty much the creek right over there, but the water is just down. So, but hopefully this next location that I go to hasn't really been picked over. It's been a while since I've been there. So we'll have to see what it's like and go from there. So, but if not, then at least I just told you how to get here and what to expect and what to look for. It's definitely good on the, definitely going to find the little crinoid stems here and there. See, I mean, we're pretty much like right back to the creek. It's pretty much right behind, I mean, that fallen tree right there is covering the creek. And this is a little creek runoff spot here. It's just, you can't really tell because the leaves are over it. But, I mean, we're already right back to my fallen tree. Was my landmark of my start. So I went that way, and that's the fallen tree that I followed when I went that way. Like I said, you can go this way. I mean, you'll probably find something here. But this one, if anything's falling out, it's going to be coming from that direction and from the side of the ridge over there. But I have found stuff this way. But then again, like I said, it's surface only, and you know, we just gotta wait for Mother Nature to do its job and exposing a little bit more stuff from the sides of the ridge over there. Yeah, you can see there's a big one right there. So you have to excuse me, I just trying out a new little selfie stick here and never really realized how heavy this phone is when you got it attached to an end of a selfie stick. do get the action motion or setting on, so hopefully it's not too wobbly as I walk and climb over junk. Or yeah, I ain't climbing underneath that. So yeah, all right. I guess we're gonna go over here and climb over. Oh. This area gets a lot more leaves, and this area tends to get this area, the last few times I've been here, always seems to have like the least amount of water coming down it. But it's really weird how the one creek that I showed you first is just littered with them. And you come to the same, you're pretty much in the same spot, but it just shows you just how the band works of anything, like when you're quartz mining or any type of mining, how just a band can just go away. So, a little bit of something right there. I think once we get a few more good rains and oh, here's some really big ones that people have left behind. This one's got actually some points in it. That one's got your bot in it. I just found this one, and I just like the banding of it. It's got a little something right there, but I just liked how it banded. So you got a somewhat big one here. Somebody left a little collection for somebody to pick up, so that one's kind of neat. So, oh, another big collection for somebody. Sounds like a woodpecker off in the distance. An angry one too. Ooh, that's got some pretty bot in it right there. That one might actually be a little on the interesting side to cut open. It's probably solid in this area, and that's probably just all the bot that you're going to get out of that one, but well, someone's taking the fun out of it. They're collecting what they find and setting them on the rocks. That's why I said we need a good rainstorm and a heavy water of the creek here to get some new stuff out of the side. You can see all new erosion right there. Got to get that water level up, but it means that this whole area's got to get a good flush washing to it. Big one right there, some more bot. I call it bot because I'm not smart enough to call it the actual name. It makes my tongue twist, and I don't sound very smart when I mean I gotta be smart first place. But it makes me even worse when I try to say like botryoidal. See, look, I can't. It's that middle part. Say it with me, botryoidal. And I have no idea if I even said that correctly, so I just call it bot or milk bubbles. Just imagine you're drinking a nice big thick glass of chocolate milk or some white milk and blow bubbles in your milk, and that's what you're going to get. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to explore just a little bit more of this here. Like I said, I'm not seeing really anything exciting. I mean, there's a decent sized one right there. Decent sized one there. Looks like it's going to be the solid type. That's a pretty one. I like it when it does a natural cut to it like that. I mean, most people can't even get that type of cut with their saw. So, alright, I gotta get this rock out of my hand. And into my bag here. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about this. I forgot that I had it closed. I think it wouldn't be too bad if you cleaned it up. It's not like your WoW ones. I've seen some WoW ones out here before. And they're all at home. That's why they're WoW. That's why, because they wowed me. But they tried to bust that one open and realize it's solid. So save your time when it feels like it's going to be heavy and nice and solid. Don't waste your time sitting out here banging away. Oh, look at the line on that one. It's nice. There they are. Now they're talking. Might actually keep that one. I like that line on that one. When I do these videos, I try to not take anything unless it like really interests me, because I want people to be able to come behind me and also like walk past something and be like, oh, that was in his video, like all those piles of rocks back there. So plus I have so many at home and my garage is full of them and I don't know what to do with them. So if you have any ideas of what to do with them, you know, like leave a comment. I mean, I have a ton. Oh, nice little group there. Here's a size comparison of that one. Again, looks like it's going to be a solid one, but size comparison of these. Baseball size on that one. Softball size. But typically when you start seeing this right here poking out on the sides, or has that flat UFO shape to it like this, those are typically completely solid. they're typically solid. But as I was saying, like, if you, what do you do with your geodes? I mean, I do have a spot like in my flower bed where I put some of my solid ones. I'll put ones like that one that are solid, or you know, ones that are just not that attractive. See, look, that one was buried, and just the corner of it there just caught my eye. Of that didn't look like this. So this is a good example of what to look for to catch your eye when you're walking into your new to the geode hunting. Now, you expert ones, yeah, we don't want to hear it. This is for the beginners. Ones that were like me, that didn't know what the heck we were looking for, and you got excited when you found your first round rock. And you're like, is that a geode? I don't know. I'm going to take it with me. But it's safe to say, when they're round and funny shaped and they just look odd compared to what's around you, it's safe to say it's a geode. But again, squirrel, not really, but just me getting sidetracked like always. What do you do with your geodes? Because there's really not much you can do. I mean, there's really not much of a value for them. I mean, the hunting part is like this real. Ooh. See, look, here's my ADHD again. There's my squirrel. But look at that pretty blue. I am surprised you are still here. Look at that pretty blue. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to put you right back. Here's one that's got a little bit of calcite in it. Right there. Called a little dog tooth. But I'm going to leave that one for somebody. I have my pretty blues at home. That's super heavy. It's not as heavy as it should be. Oh, that one is heavy. Oh, that one was super heavy. But sometimes those heavy ones can fool you because it could be full of bot. So this is what happens when people don't travel the creek as much as the other one. So look at that. So sometimes you just got to take yourself off the path of the normal creek and see where, oh, I see a bunch of good stuff coming up around this corner. So I was trying to figure out where to walk at. But I'll eventually get back to my original question. Actually, you know what? We're just going to pause here for a second. What do you do with them? What do you do with them? I'm going to pause here and make you look at the ones right there in front of me. Can you see them? You can see them. I don't know how much you can see them on the camera, but what do you do with them? Because I have like a 35-gallon trash can full of my very beginning mistakes of picking up the solid ones. I'm going to crush them up and use them as flower bed filling. It's going to take a while because that's a lot of crushing. But, I mean, do you keep them whole and put them around your yard, which I see a ton of people do. I see a ton of people just leave them whole, just stick them in their flower beds and don't even open them up to see what they are. I mean, that's a good thing to do with the solid ones because the solid ones are so pretty. I mean, the solid ones are pretty. I mean, because look at this. That's pretty. I mean, it's abnormal. It's not normal looking. It's pretty. Look at this green one. Look at the lines in it. Sorry, I'm not trying to breathe in your ear, but look at the purple line right there. Oh, come on, focus.
Wind's starting to pick up. But, you know, what do you do with them? See, look right there. See, look, that one's ready, trying to work its way out. Hey, mister. That one's trying to work its way out eventually. And I just helped it. Oh, look in the inside of that one. Oh, I'm getting my leg all wet. Oh, sorry. I have gloves on and my camera just basically decided to freak out. So, I'm kind of glad I went this way. You got nice size one there. Got a couple nice ones here. Oh. See, look at this. You got a baseball size. Ooh, not that heavy. Baseball size. Well, it's not baseball size, but that one's baseball size. Like, these are pretty to put and just let them sit in your yard. Oh my goodness. There was some water back here somewhere. I gotta rinse this one out. I need to see what this one looks like. Sorry, I have a thing for bot. And if I see a pretty one, I gotta see how pretty it is. Oh, I'm gonna stick you on here, right here. Look at that one. You're actually probably gonna end up coming home with me. Nope. I don't have anything to do with it. It's not gonna come home with me. Somebody else needs to come find something like this. So we're just gonna put you down like that, and we're gonna make you turn stuff over to find these pretty ones. Cone-shaped one here. It's probably a horn coral. We are going to make you look for them. We're going to keep the pretty ones upside down to make you explore and flip stuff over. I see them up there. I see them all through here. They're just buried in this leftover creek mess right here. The creek does go up this way, so watch your footing through here. So alright, these videos are getting too long. But that's what what I'm talking about there is, oh, someone doing some illegal shooting. But move a little bit of stuff around. Move the dirt around. Flip a rock over. Flip a geode over. You don't know what it's going to be like on the underside. You can just walk right past it and be like, eh. Flip it over. See what you're getting. Just don't walk like you're drunk like I am, because you lose your footing. You know? Check out something that's like that. Some more pretty blue. More pretty blue. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be passing up the blue, but like I said, I have too much at home. I don't have any real use for this stuff, and I'm trying to make these videos and leave stuff behind for others. So I think I'm still going to go check out this other spot. I still think I have some time. Yep, it's 2 o'clock, 2:15 right now. So I do have a little bit of time to check out the other spot before I need to start heading home. So, and I'm not going to pick up that other one as much as I want to, because that was a beautiful, beautiful blue. Beautiful blue. See, nice big piece there. But I want somebody to come see this video, and I want them to come explore this portion of the creek. And hopefully it's still here. Hopefully you flip it over and you see that beautiful blue. And I would love to see what you guys find if you come out here and find any of my videos useful. So please subscribe and give a thumbs up and like and all that jazz like that. I'm going to make a second video when I get to the second location. Scope it out and see what we find. But yeah, come out here and explore. Just give yourself time. It takes a good little bit of a drive depending on where you're coming from to get here. It is worth the drive though, if you make it worth the drive. But see, look, I don't even remember where I threw it at. I think I threw it up here somewhere. Oh, yep, there it is. I see it. It's right there. Right there. It's gonna have pretty blue on the back side of it. There's lots of pretty ones over here. I'm quite honestly shocked that one's still there. But I do believe that this portion, of the creek does not get walked as much as the first route I took you. So, alright, I got a little bit of a walk back, and remember, thumbs up, yeah, show me, comment below, would love to find a new place to explore. I would love to find somebody that I can explore their land. I really honestly do not collect that frequently or that much or at all. I like to just make these videos to give people places to go to look for that's never been geode hunting before. If they've never been geode hunting before, if they're looking for their first place to go. I got some new video coming here hopefully when we go on vacation to Florida. We're going to make some seashell videos. We're hunting some seashells on our trip. So that should be interesting and fun. I plan on going up to the Michigan area, hopefully in March on a Sunday. The area that I want to go is about a 4-hour drive. So I want to travel up there, see what I can find, and then of course record it for you guys. So hopefully I got some new stuff in, and it doesn't take me a year to make anything new. I don't think I ever did show you guys the cleaned up version of when I went to Arkansas. Pretty much like coming up here, it'll be my 1 year mark coming up here soon of when I went to Arkansas for a quartz mine dig. So hopefully I can get some new content out, some new stuff out here for you. maybe get down to the Kentucky area and look for some thunder eggs and some maggots. Get back to the Haunted Ridge Rocks in Missouri. I think that was like a 4 or 5 hour drive, maybe. Dig some nice druzy quartz or some druzy stuff out of there again. So, but I've rambled on this portion of the video for about 30 minutes. My apologies. I need to learn how to make my videos shorter, but I just enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy showing you everything. I enjoy taking you on my walks with me, because some of you are not able to get out to places like this. And look, as I'm just walking back to the thing, walked right over it the first time and see it the second time. But so if you make it out this way, make a comment and let me know how you did. You know, you're welcome to message me as well and show me some pictures. I would love to see pictures or some videos of your finds. Knowing that I helped somebody makes me want to continue doing this more. I just need to find new places to share with you guys, so I need to find some more public area. I want to go back to Otis and Bedford. I really want to try to take a kayak or something down a river and check out some of the banks and stuff that way. But I'm coming up to my tree. You know that whole thing that we were just walking next to? Yeah, see that creek right there? See that stupid ridge? Yeah, that's what you walk down and then walk back up. So have fun with that. This time I'm coming up with an empty backpack, so it's not going to be as bad. So, alright. Like, subscribe, all that little fun stuff, so that way you know when I've upload something new, and hopefully I'll upload a couple videos this year. I got a couple plans, so alright, this is the part we all dread, walking up that. So maybe I'll catch you in the next video. Have fun, everybody. See ya.